Oh, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to go through the best build for Nemesis, whether you should be focusing on using your
Huh?
resources for getting
What's up?
stars for
Oh,
Nemesis, or
don't
going and
worry about
getting
me.
her,
I can
what we
take care of
have
myself.
now available, being her matrices. So you get up to level 20 and then you can start putting matrices on your simulacra or weapons. If we go here, see matrices, and even on the banners there is now Nemesis matrices that we can pull on. So if you go here to the store and you reach your 120 like I have, you can either get one matrix for Nemesis, or you can get a star. So it says here time of reset 11, and we'll get into that now. I don't know if this is days or what, and that will affect your choice over here. So before we get into it, I just want to say thank you to everyone for the support on the videos. And if you do find these useful, please subscribe and like. Helps the channel a lot. Matrices or stars for Nemesis. If we have a look at her very first star, we're not going to go too into it because this is into the extreme whale territory. But with there being a lot of pre-registration dark crystals or rewards that are available, I think many players are going to get 2 Nemesis and will be wondering whether they should go for another star or if they should go for her matrix. Let's just have a look. So the first star, after using her skill or her discharge skill, like her ultimate, her burst, it will create an electrode and start healing the character. So now you don't have to dodge to heal the character, but instead you will get 5 stacks of that healing chain. So it will heal your character 5 times, and it will be more than what it usually would. It will be basically double of what it currently would heal a character after a dodge. So here we see 135%, and if we go here to her dodge, we are healing for 67.7%. So basically doubling the amount of healing you get after using her skill and discharge, and that is really nice. Now if we have a look at the matrix, this is going to turn your character into a support buffer as well. So Nemesis 2-piece set. When a target is being healed, their volt attack is increased by 8, 10, 12, 15 for 20 seconds. Most people, if they get the matrices, will have 8. To get to 10%, you need to get 1 extra copy of each of these matrices, and that is very, very expensive. Only the mega whales are going to be doing that. And then a 4-piece set is when healing yourself or your electrode, the target of healing gains a charge of lightning. The next attack within 30 seconds will cast lightning upon the target, dealing volt damage equal to 240, 300, 360, 420 of volt attack. And damage caused by electrodes is reduced by 50%. So this is really nice, very expensive. That multiplier of 240, 300 is nice, but to trigger it once every 30 seconds is yeah, it's not the best. So this is going to be her best in slot set, but I don't actually think it will be. This makes her into a kind of a buffer for your team as a sub DPS as well, but there is an SR tier matrix that is better, and it's this one, Barbarossa Power Play. This is a world boss that we should be able to farm 12 hours a day. He will be available, if I'm not mistaken. We're still really getting into the game. You farm him, you can get this matrix. SR matrices are much easier to get than the SSR matrices. And this is a 3-piece set, so you only need 3 of these to actually get the buff, instead of getting 4 of the SSR for 2 different buffs. And this is a really good buff. So upon switching to the weapon, so when you switch out into Nemesis's weapon Venus, you will gain 50, 62.5 or 75% damage reflection for 3 seconds. So if you get hit for 1,000 damage points, you will reflect back 50%, as long as you, that's the base, that will be the base. Cooldown is 30 seconds, so it's quite a big rotation, but it is a nice one. And then when you switch back out into your next character, so your DPS, you'll be getting a 20% damage boost for 5 seconds, which is really nice. So if you switch into Nemesis and then discharge on a different weapon, you'll be getting a big damage buff, which is really nice. So I think that is going to be the most usable piece for Nemesis in terms of Matrix. And now there is one other really good 4-piece, which is focusing on Nemesis, making her more of a healer than a buffer and sub DPS, and that is this Coco Ritter piece. So Coco Ritter 2-piece set, increase healing capability and healing received by 10, 12, 14, 16%. And the 4-piece is when you or your teammates are healed, attack is increased. This is incredible. The 4-piece Coco Ritter set is incredible. Now, how do we get the SSR Coco Ritter? You can get it from the standard banner over here, where you get these chips that you can use to wish. You can even get it from the limited time one. And then there are bosses on the map. So over here we have a boss where you can get King's Piece. We have another boss over here, Lucia, where you can get, this is Shiro's piece, Matrix piece, and then we have Crow's Matrix piece. Down here we have another one. This is going to be who's this? Tsubasa's, and so on. And then I think this one is Huma. So we need Coco Ritter's boss, which I'm still exploring the map trying to find it. When that boss is available, we'll be able to farm Coco Ritter's piece and put it on Nemesis. But a good starting point would be the 3-piece Barbarossa set. Okay, now let's talk about what is going to be the best for Nemesis. Should you go for the Star or should you go for the Matrix? Personally, I think you should go for the Star. This is just because it makes Nemesis a very versatile healer. You can swap into the character, dodge, use her skill, use her burst, and then, or not use her burst, you can't like switch into the character then use it, but you use her skill, you use her discharge, and then you know you'll be healing your DPS or your shield breaker, whatever character, whatever other weapons characters you have. If you go for her matrices, right, let's go pull it up. If you go for her matrices, this over here is very specific to Vault DPS characters. You're only going to get that buff on your Vault DPS characters. Now the problem comes in when you are facing an enemy or a boss with Vault resistance. You are not going to want to have a Vault DPS character because then you're not going to be maximizing your damage output. If you do get these SSR matrices from Coco Ritter though, this is a brilliant piece for Nemesis. By putting this a 2-piece on, it's really good. Putting a 4-piece on makes her a versatile buffer for any team, any DPS. Fire, Frost, sorry, I can't remember the names. I have to like switch from Genshin to Tower Fantasy. So it's Fire, it's Frost, and Physical, as well as Volt. So that's really nice. When these are available for farming from bosses, then it will be good. But the good starting point would be a Barbarossa 3-piece set with any other matrix you can in the other slot. And that is going to be it. So for me personally, and I'll do it right now, I am going to play my Nemesis as a healer and rather wait until I can get Coco Ritter's 4-piece set rather than buying Nemesis Matrix. So I will go and we shall get Venus. Just like that. Alright. Weapons. Upgrade. Advancement. Let's do it. 1-star Nemesis. Alright. That is going to be it, guys. I will be posting more videos, so make sure you are subscribed to stay in tune and get notifications as soon as I post. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.